Faisal Mahmood in the 4th only went for 5, and Wakas only went for 3 in the 7th. So that's why this score is languishing in the 80s. This is a little bit short, should be gone, and it will be gone. So Mahmood takes the catch. Shahzad, he is not able to move the needle significantly. He goes for just 4. New Batter will be on strike as well. 83 for 6 with 5 balls left.
And this one just too early on it. It's right off the turn of the bat. It just skews up to the skipper. Wasn't
quite over the shoulder.
And this time he does get a wicket. And this time it clatters into the top of the off stump. And Tayyab Ali, he has to go. He had up a few.
It's a wide. And that's what I think.
As long as they stay consistent,
yep.
Can't ask for anything else.
Come on, give us a boundary for 100 here.
Slapped, and there's an opportunity. And it will be taken. So they will be bowled out in their 10 overs. But again, it's a good characteristic to see. They've not gone down without a fight. They've been swinging every single time, and it will mean that Antwerp will finish on 96 all out from their 10 overs.
Is pumped, and that is the second wicket, 93 for 2.
Yeah, and it certainly is. But I think, interestingly, I think he might have surprised him with the straighter one. He started off with that leg side wide, and 3 runs off his first over. Obviously, only 3 deliveries. I think that's clipped a little bit of pad. It's going to race away. I think he's done really well. If he's kept that in, that is outstanding work by the man running across from third.
Trying to open up that leg side again.
It's very straight bowling. This is, well, he does certainly do so, and this time he will reap the rewards of this one. It will go for another boundary. Not too sure whether it's gone all the way. We're going to have to take another look, but it certainly is interesting cricket nonetheless.
Now what's the call here? Anything on the field?
That's not easy. Good work from obviously tournament referee Stefan Gooch as well.
Got his work cut out for him with these boundaries.
Well, the first time was so nice. He had to do it twice, but that's excellent work. Outstanding fielding by Wahidullah Jakarpal.
That was incredible fielding because he's
it's not over yet.
I think that's what you'd be trying to do here.
Try and build that scoreboard pressure. Well, that is into the leg side. He's not quite got all of it.
He's hit hard and it's missed at mid-off. Well, it wasn't an easy one. It was past him before he knew too much about it. So Manpreet might have missed out on a couple, but he doesn't miss the third one. He cracks this and thought it might have just been in the zone.
Couldn't possibly tell you. It's a crucial bit of information. He comes down the track, and that's certainly going to help, but it might be a little bit too late, really. Ali Abbas is off to collect it, but again, it just is. It's a lovely shot from Manpreet Sandhu. He's a bit of an all-rounder. Finds the middle of the bat this time, but he needs a few more of those. Not out of this yet, but you just have to say with. This time, it's going to go down the leg side, so it's a bit of a breathing space for the Exiles. They get one away. Amanullah just dropping this one too short. And, well, the new batsman is quick to pounce. This wouldn't sound great. Well, this is down the leg side. This is a great shot from Sandhu, who's just going about his stuff quietly, really. And this time he gets this all wrong, does Shahzad. And he's not going to like the look of that. He will be punished into the leg side.
It's pretty even. Something for everybody.
This is a wild swipe from Sandhu. That will be the one for the over early on in his second over. But if you take another look at this one, it's really well directed. It's not giving him any width. Pushes him for pace a little bit as well. He makes it worse for himself if anything comes down the track. It's worse for himself if anything comes down the track. But it's, again, good spell of bowling from Manpreet Sandhu. Well, this has gone high in the air. It will take some catching. And it is taken. It's a really good grab from the man coming round. That is Sahil Hussain, the skipper, leaning from the front. What a catch. Coming round to his right. And it's the third wicket to fall. Wickets tumbling here for the Eagles. 34 for 3.
Yeah, what a good catch that was. I mean, it's not the man I thought was going to take it, to be honest, when this went up. But
well, this could be an opportunity. And it's put down. It's not easy out there. It's right in the sun, especially early on here this morning. That's where the sun rises from. And unfortunately, well, got to pounce on this one. It's a really good-looking shot.
So overconfident probably here. Jump chop probably would have been a wide. He just never sees the L, where he took hat-trick for Austin Exiles.
This is a big nick, and he will have to go. So Godbole after getting a nice boundary into the leg side. Unfortunately, he has to go. He's caught behind. Good bit of bowling from Sandhu. It's his 7th in the tournament, but it's the 3rd wicket to go at the Stars, 99 for 3.
Yeah, big nick. And so you got bowler trying to go leg side. Makes it a bit tougher with that angle. Not sure how the umpire can get that out, really, because no way he would have seen it for 7. Yeah, so to answer Shrug's question more fully, yeah, I find it really strange if I am in one place for too long. And I can't actually imagine now anymore being in one place the whole year.
Yeah,
for me, it would be a bit of a shock. So my home is basically travelling at the moment.
Your home is your.
I used to come on, Manoj.
Finish it off. One more.
One more ball here.
Well, that's going to go a long, long way. You can't put a fielder out there. And Housey takes it clean as houses.
Yeah.
And this one goes all the way. Good way to finish the over.
Good fielding off the field by Andy House, who's our PMOA
Integrity officer.
Integrity officer, yep, that's right. So that had a bit of everything as well. Games to the Mecca Eagles, so they were winless.
This has gone a long, long way. You can't put a fielder that side of the boundary rope. This will be another maximum. Sandhu, no surprise, taking a bit of liking to Nag here.
Yeah, well, Nag's an excitement machine. And I thought might have finished with a stumping off a wide here if he misses this, but gets it over.
The protector of Abhishek Khetarpal. Hopefully he'll be back in there. This is swiped a long way. In fact, I think that might have been low and hard. And for me, that looks as if it's gone all the way. We take another look here, but he's hit this very, very well. Hard and flat. And, well, that's a tough one. I think for me, it's touching the line. So I think it will be given. It is. It's 6. It's a brilliant shot from Manpreet Sandhu. Comes in. What a way to get off the mark for him. 6 into the offside. And again, this time into the offside. And it'll be another boundary. This time he hits this even better. Not even Rajiv Sharma can cut this one off. And it's back-to-back boundaries. 6-4. Beautiful cricket here in Belgium. Through. Fakhar Zaman under pressure from Sandhu. And, well, this would have been a wide, but why let it go when you can dispatch it over the offside yet again? And it's another boundary, and it's that man, Manpreet Sandhu. Look how wide that was. He kits on all toes, twinkle toes, and he goes a long, long way. Network, Spectacle of Cricket, T10 cricket, 4 matches a day. And we're in Belgium at the moment, and we're seeing some incredible hitting. And, well, this one, unfortunately, isn't quite out of the middle of the bat, but it still will race away. And it's another boundary. This over has gone huge. 19 off it. He got the wicket at the start, but it was taken away. Well, this one, everything's happened here. I'm trying to work out how many they've ended up getting. I think they've got 3 off of that. So it's hit down the ground. Doesn't quite get all of it. Manpreet Sandhu was going. Look at that. There's a bit of the Penny Hill there. Total, so Sandhu back on strike. Last delivery here in the 9th. And it's been launched up in the air.
Or even share of the strike. 17 balls for him and 16 for his partners. Early on, he faced 17 out of the power play alone. So, yeah, Jane's going to come in. Ronak Jain, who is facing up to Manpreet, the successful bowler. This one's a bounce. It could be 2 and 2. Fielder goes back and takes it. So it's a golden duck for Ronak. And Manpreet gets 2 and 2. Goes upstairs and is successful. Finds a little something up there. Nice catch backing back as well. So that is the 3rd wicket to fall. And suddenly the game turns just a little bit. And he's playing. See the hat tricks. Adil Diwan Ali, player we have seen this morning, but not bowling. He said he's got a little bit of an issue with his fitness for bowling. So he's playing more or less as a number. And he's playing as a lower order bat. Obviously he's out there in the field. But, spot him there, number 7. But right now, it's a hat-trick ball for Manpreet. Well, it won't be caught, or will it? Well, it might be a hat-trick here. It will be a hat-trick. Well, I thought off the bat it might be going all the way, but Wakas has something go his way, and Manpreet Sandhu, he takes the 24th hat-trick of this season, and he's turned this game very quickly. 81 for 1 becomes 81 for 4 in the space of 3 balls. Incredible stuff here from Manpreet Sandhu. He's taken 7 wickets in the tournament before the last 4 deliveries, and well, now he's all the way up to a total of 10 wickets. Incredible stuff for him.
Just goes to show you stick at it time and time again, it'll pay off. I said it wasn't easy to go ahead and bowl against someone who's coming in, the likes of Rajiv Sharma, but he goes for it into the leg side, and it's the crocodile attempt from Saeed Shah coming off the back of an incredible half century, and this time he takes the catch for the hat trick.
There's Saeed Shah out there, actually a long way from us, but Saeed Shah takes the catch. I'll do it next time. Probably next ball, right? Wow, he almost gets a fourth in the over, and he almost gets the biggest of fish here on day 4. This one misses by a whisker, and that's an over to remember. Manpreet takes 3 for 7 in his first over. The score now is 80 runs. Yeah, well, that ball's gone back to its home. That's where the box of balls is located. And Manoj, he has plenty of time to watch it after he gets rid of it. And the batter gets rid of this. Maximal. Manpreet gets half a dozen. How long can they hang on? They're going to be bowling.
Pointing that could leave Saeed Shah. He's been so good as well.
Very different proposition having Adnan Razak there. Ibrahim Kell ran himself out. He'd love to still be there. But right now, it's Razak that can be a hero. 11 off 6. Swings, hits it hard, hits it well. Fielder comes around. I feel like they'll just settle for 1 here. Well, it comes down to this. This is where the finals. And Manpreet's got to keep him quiet. Can he do it? 10 to win off 5. Edged and gone. It's a good catch behind this done by Sultan Diwan Ali. The angle does for Kanula, and he's got to go so close to the target. Manpreet does it again for the Exiles. It's 100 for 7, and that one surely swings the balance back towards the fielding side.
Tingle slowly fading away here, Vinny, but what a really good catch. Don't get me wrong. It's a simple one, but sometimes they're the hardest one. But it's that man again. Manpreet.
Lucky a couple of times. Fine our leash. They need 10 off the last.
Interesting here. Third man is in place. Deep third man. He's quite square, though.
I think that's a good position.
Very good call.
If he bangs one down the ground or square,
So
you don't mind, but you don't want a little edge going.
That's your field at the moment. That's where it is.
I'd have a bit finer, to be honest.
Yeah,
but
so would I.
Anyway.
So would I. Well, I'm not captain, though.
Kanula goes for 36. Very good contribution. Another thriller on quarterfinals Friday.
All coming down to the last couple of deliveries, isn't it? Here we go, Manpreet Sandhu.
Ahmed Khan, the batter, misses. And they're not going to get a run here at all. Oh, wait, but a couple of dot balls, they're going to run, they're going to go to the bowler. And now you don't have time to catch it up anymore. 10 off 3. You basically need 2 of these balls to go to the boundary. Misses, they're going to run, they're going to go to the bowler, and he's going to mess it up. Will they go for 2? They won't. I think this is Razak saying, all right, I can't see you doing it based on those 2 swings, so I'm going to take the responsibility. Now they get a bye. I do like these tactics, but I don't think anyone told Manpreet it was coming his way. And so it's 9 off 2. Now you need at least 2 to keep the game alive. Yeah. So there's no point just going for a 1. No matter where it goes, if it goes to the outfield, you've got to go for 2. So that one you can tie it with a 6 at least in the last ball, barring some sort of wides or no balls here. Well, what do you think here? Manpreet has really come and shut the gate.
Needs to be a maximum.
Razak on strike. Edged, and that one is going to be dropped, but it's a good drop from Sultan Diwan. You've got to go for 2 here. Well, they probably wouldn't have made it, but now all Manpreet needs to do is bowl legal delivery, and that might be the best drop catch ever, because this was heading for 4, but because Sultan's so tall, he knocks it down out of the sky, and he keeps it to 1. Essentially, that piece of play could win the game for the Exiles.
He does enough. He gets a glove.
Because, okay, you might have been out, but now you're almost definitely out. I mean, Manpreet, as long as he puts this
on the pitch,
within and not
reason.
for a wide, they're going to win. So they need a 7 to tie. Manpreet just needs to bowl a legal delivery, and he does, and that's all over, and they've done it, the Exiles. This is the upset of the day based on the group matches so far. Leads the tabletop are knocked out, and Ostend Exiles, well, they'll feel that's normal service resuming. The team that represented Belgium in the ECL earlier this year finished quarterfinals Friday as our final semi-finalists. What a match, and really what a day of cricket. Contributes 13, but it'll go no further, and that one really hurts Leeds at this stage now. They're 55 for 5.
Yep, goes for 31 off of just 20 deliveries, and it's a big, big wicket. And, well, he's just hanging around here.